I certainly want to thank the State Council for inviting me to be a part of your State Council meeting and bringing Guide Dogs of America here and letting you view what we're doing with Guide Dogs of America. Some 60 years ago, a little over 60 years ago, Guide Dogs of America was founded. We had a retired machinist member at age 55 that went to every guide dog facility throughout the country trying to get a guide dog. But they thought he was too old for a guide dog, so they would not give him a guide dog. So he comes back to the council for the machinist at that time, the executive board, and he talks with them and explains to them, you know, his dream and what he needs. So the executive board decides that they will help him with funding of a school that will provide guide dogs to the visually impaired. At that time, the school was called International Guiding Eyes. In 1998, we changed our name to Guide Dogs of America to better suit the needs of those that we serve. Guide Dogs of America receives no government funding. They're only funded through donations. And we as a machinist union can be proud of this because over half of the support for Guide Dogs of America comes from members of the machinist union just like you. I'm proud to be here representing Guide Dogs of America. I've been working with Guide Dogs of America for the past 8 years. I'm the representative for District 75 and Local Lodge 2003. We carry our display that we have here to a lot of different events. Freddie Head, who helps me with these events, who is a retired machinist member, by the year's end, we will be shared Guide Dogs of America with at least 1 million people throughout this year. And we've reached out, and those people have the information about Guide Dogs of America. Let me tell you about a friend of mine that received his guide dog last year. He came to our event we were having down in Geneva, Alabama at the River Festival, him and his wife. He told me after he received his guide dog that he would have never thought he would have found something like Guide Dogs of America that would be able to help him at an event like that. His sister, who also has the same eye disease that he has, is now she will be graduating in a few weeks. She is at Guide Dogs of America right now receiving her guide dog. So we have reached out and touched a lot of people in South Alabama and Florida and Mississippi and Georgia. Freddie Head and myself, we enjoy doing these events. Starting next Saturday, we will be in Dothan, Alabama, doing the Peanut Festival. We will be there for a 10-day event. So if you have a chance, come out and see us at the Peanut Festival in Dothan and see what we're doing. Or if you know of an event you would like for us to bring our display to, just let me know, and we'll see what we can do to get there. One thing that I'm really proud of that we've been able to accomplish is that for the second year, Guide Dogs of America is on Wiregrass United Way, so that people in 7 counties throughout the southeast of Alabama can donate to Wiregrass United Way and to donate to Guide Dogs of America through payroll deductions. And I'm real pleased to be able to have this accomplished. It took a lot of hard work, and I'm told it's almost impossible to get something like that on your local United Way campaign. Guide Dogs of America has been on CFC for a long time, but they that's for the federal employees to donate. So we're real pleased to be able to have that on the local United Way so people can donate. The cost of each guide dog is approximately $40,000, and we give them away free of charge. Now let me tell you how it works. At age 8 weeks, the puppies, when they are born, they go out to our puppy raisers. Now these are people that volunteer to raise our puppies. They take these puppies into their homes. They give them the basic obedience training that they need. They take them to places like the supermarket, to public functions and stuff like that. As long as they're wearing their vests, they can go anywhere a guide dog can go. Then at the end of 8 weeks, or when they're 18 months old, they come back to school, and the formal guide dog training starts then. The guide dog training is like building a puzzle. I know a lot of you have built puzzles at one time or another. We'll teach them one piece of the puzzle at a time, and then they'll learn that part, and then we'll teach them something else and something else. This takes about 6 months for them to learn all of this training that they have to go through to become a guide dog. Then we'll bring the visually impaired person into the school from anywhere in the United States and Canada, free of charge. Even the air transportation to and from the school, if needed, is provided free of charge. They'll spend 28 days learning how to work with their guide dog. Now, our classes are smaller. We have somewhere between 12 and 14 people in our classes at the time. This gives the individual that's learning how to work with their guide dog the better chance of success through the use of their guide dog because of the smaller classes. They'll spend 28 days learning how to work with their guide dog. And then we'll have a graduation service for them. When they graduate, the ownership of the guide dog is theirs. They have the ownership certificate, and everything goes home with them. Now the guide dog will work for about 8 years, and then the retired guide dog, they have the opportunity to keep it or to return it back to the school for adoption. We have a 6-year waiting list for adopted dogs right now. We're not even taking any adoption, anybody wanting to adopt dogs. Then the visually impaired person can get another guide dog. So this is a wonderful program. We as machinists have something that we can be really proud of. This is the only union that I know of that does anything like this. And when people say that the machinists are just about jobs and everything like that, well, you stop and tell them that no, the machinists are about giving back to the community. If that's not giving back to the community, I don't know what is. But anyway, I'd like to thank the State Council for letting me come and speak to you and bring the display. There's several things back there you can pick up that are, we have chapstick, and we have the luggage tags. I have guide dog pins that are $8 donation. I have the prints that are $10 donation. Earlier I passed out envelopes that you were able to donate to Guide Dogs of America with. If you chose to do one of those envelopes, if you will bring those back to me at the table whenever we're through today, I would really appreciate it. But your money goes to a very worthwhile cause, and thank you for donating. Also, I have motorcycle tickets for this year's motorcycle that's going to be given away. Those are $5 each, or 5 for $20. That will be given away on November the 30th. So you don't have very long to get some of those tickets if you would like some. But anyway, thank you for allowing me to speak to you about Guide Dogs of America. Please visit our website, guidedogsofamerica.org. We have a wonderful website. We have something new on there as a puppy camp. You're able to look at puppies in the nursery as they're being raised up until they get ready to be sent out to be with puppy raisers. So thank you very much, and thank you for having me here today.
From the chair, I'm going to challenge every one of you, whatever it can be, give Adam